countdown protocol. Okay, so since there are drawbacks in the previous two, that is token passing, and since there are drawbacks in bitmap and token passing, they have come up with binary countdown protocol. Okay, so in other words, you can say this previous two protocols, they are only efficient if there is less load, means if there are less stations. If there are many stations or many nodes who are sharing a channel, okay, that time we use binary countdown protocol. Okay, or you can say when there are thousands of stations, we use binary countdown protocol. Okay, now what happens in binary countdown protocol? Okay, so what happens here is, if a station, say here you can see, here we have station A, B, C and D. If any of these stations, this is just an example, so you can have thousands of stations here. So in that thousands of stations, if station A, B, C and D wants to transmit data, okay, so what they will do, okay, they will broadcast their addresses. Okay, so station A, B, C and D, what they will do, they will broadcast their addresses in binary form, okay, as a binary bit stream. Okay, you can see here, so the address of A is 0010, the address of B is 0100, the address of C is 1001, D is 1013. Okay, so here what is done, step 1, each station has a binary address, all addresses are of the same length. Okay, so here now in a network, say there are thousands of network, in that station A, B, C, D wants to send frames. So what it will do, it will transmit its data as a binary stream. Okay, we assume that all the addresses are of same length. Okay, so here it broadcasts the data. Okay, and next, see, to transmit a station broadcasts its address as a binary bit string starting with high order bit. Now high order bit is your MSB. Okay, this is your most significant bit, and this is your LSB, less significant bit. So it starts broadcast. So this is your bit time. Okay, the bit time starts from 0. So here, see here, to transmit a station broadcast its address as a binary bit string starting with high order bit. So these are the addresses of the stations from the thousands of stations who wants to transmit data. So it will broadcast, A will broadcast 0, B will broadcast 0, C will broadcast 1 and D will broadcast 1. So at bit time 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, they will broadcast. Now what is done by binary countdown protocol is, okay, it will, see here, the bits in each address position from different stations are Boolean odd. Okay, so we find the Boolean OR of this MSB bits, the higher order bits. So 0, 0 will give me what? 0. 0, 1 will give me what? 1. 1, 1 will give me what result as? 1. Okay, so this is say step 1. Okay, this is say step 2. Wherein we are finding the result by ORing the first higher order bits of each station. Now that is step 2. Now step 3, what happens is, as soon as station sees that higher order bit position, that is 0 in its address, has been overwritten with 1, it gives up. Okay, means what? Now each station will see this result. and whichever station is having 1, okay, in its MSP will wait. Okay, so station A sees that the result is 1 and I'm having 0, so it will leave the competition. Then B sees the result as 1 and it has 0, so it also will leave the competition. Next is station C. It will see that I am having 1, which is same as the result. Okay, so it will wait in the competition and it will put the second higher order bit, that is 0. Okay, then coming to station D, it will see the result and it will say yes, I am having the same, so I will also put the next higher order bit for the next bit time 1. Okay, so it will override, or you can say it will put the next bit. It doesn't give up. Okay, now next step is, that was third. Fourth step is, now again it is XORed. Okay, XORed 0 and 0 XOR what, Boolean XOR what I'll get as result as 0. Okay, now this 2 has already given up, right? They are not there in the competition. Who is there? C and D, and we have to find out who is the winner. Winner means what? The one who is the winner is getting a chance to send the frame. Okay, see, in thousands of station A, B, C and D wants to transmit, right? But in this A, B, C, D, who gets a chance to transmit first, that is to be decided, right? And then that is decided based on this. Okay, then the result is 0. Now C sees that result is 0 and I'm also having 0, right? So it puts the next bit, that is the next higher order bit, that is 0. Then coming to station D also sees the result 0 and it sees that I am also having 0. Okay, so it puts the next bit 1. Okay, then what happens, again you find the Boolean OR. You do the Boolean OR. You do OR. 0, 1 will give me what? 1. That is the next result. Now station C sees the results and sees their result is 1, but I am having 0. Right? So I have to what? Leave the competition. Then D. Okay. So D sees the result and sees that, okay, it is 1, the result is 1 and I'm having 0. So I'm still in the competition and I am putting next 0 in the next bit time. Okay, and thus the result, so I'm the only one who is remaining, so, and the result is 0. So who gets a chance to send? Station D gets a chance to send the frame. Okay, and you all have noticed that, please notice, compare all the addresses of A, B, C, D. The one who is having the highest address, okay, is getting a chance to send the frame. So when I compare the address of A, B, C, D, who is getting the chance to send the frame? D is getting the chance to send the frame. So after the winning station has transmitted its frame, there is no information available telling how many other stations to send. So the algorithm begins all over with the next frame. Okay, so station 0010 and this is what I have explained, comparison and all, at bit time 0 and all. So at the end, who gets? Station D gets a chance to send. Okay, then again you do the apply same binary countdown protocol for A, B, C. A, B, C are remaining. Okay, then who will get a chance to send? Next, C will get a chance to send. because the next high address C is having, that is 1001. So first D will send. Second, when you do the full algorithm and compare this first three, then C will send. Then if you compare the next two, who will send? B will send, and then at the last A will send. So the order is first D sends, then C sends, then B sends, and then A sends without any collisions. Okay, so your binary countdown protocol is efficient with high load also, and it doesn't have any collisions also. Okay, so compared to the bitmap and token passing, binary countdown protocol is the efficient protocol. Okay, so this is what we have in collision free protocol.